to a significant extent, the Republican base does have elements that are animated by racism.
All right, that man needs to be defeated, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sitting next to the man who can do it. Grant Lally, Republican congressional candidate from the 3rd Congressional District in the state of New York. Grant, great to see you, sir.
Steve, wonderful to be here.
Thanks for coming in. All right, so let's talk about your opponent first a little bit. Steve Israel, head of the DCCC, and a guy who's out there all the time saying things like Republican base is racist and all that. What a major defeat it would be for the Democrats to see Steve Israel go.
Well,
How do things look?
It looks great. We are going to beat him this year. We're running in a North Shore Long Island district. It's a very good district. It split 2 years ago, 50-50 between Romney and Obama. We're getting great support. Governor Rick Perry was out a week and a half ago, gave us a great boost in the district. Governor Pataki's out tonight. So it's we're going to win this.
Talk about him. How does he keep surviving? Because he's been, there were so many scandals around him, yet he keeps surviving.
Look, he's a very manipulative guy. He's a political puppet master, and he tries to do favors for people, tries to use those to skate by. But look, it's going to be a very good year this year. I'm fighting really hard. I mean, we have all the lines united here in New York. And that's important, and that's why we're going to win this year.
Well, a lot of people may not know this. You were very close to George W. Bush in the 2000 recount.
Yep.
You were basically in charge of that for him.
I was in charge of the Miami recount.
Yeah, and you also have been targeted. I mean, you have felt the wrath of the Obama administration because Lois Lerner targeted you for what's called an FEC death audit. Well, explain that, how that happened.
It is when she was back, before she was at the IRS, and they parachuted her into the IRS from the Federal Elections Commission. When she was there, she targeted me, my law firm, my family, my old campaign. I had run for office once before, targeted us for a death audit. It was a year and a half, and she just said she was going to audit every client we ever had.
And that's because of your political leanings.
Because of my political beliefs. Yeah. And it was illegal, improper, outrageous, but that's the kind of person she is. And she's been a deep Democratic operative embedded in the federal government for decades. I mean, one of the other guys whom I ran with back in the 90s, she told him she gave him a death audit, said, "You got to pledge you will never run for office again as a Republican."
Now, I mean, this is incredible stuff, but here's the deal. Even though Obama says he's not on the ballot, Obama is Israel, Steve Israel, and Steve Israel is Obama, and Steve Israel hasn't met an Obama policy or a scandal that he hasn't supported.
Look, Steve Israel, he is one of Obama's right-hand men. I call him Steve Israel is Obama's mini-me. He votes 100% with Obama. He is, or nearly 100%. But what does he do? He goes around and raises money for Obama and Obama's candidates. So, right now Obama is very unpopular in the district. I can tell you that we just had a poll showing that Obama's popularity in our district is down in the low 30s. And Steve Israel now, for the first time, is running around in the district, not in Washington, of course, but in the district, saying how now he disagrees with Obama and how much he argues with Obama in the Oval Office. I mean, it's nonsense.
I'd like to see that.
It's nonsense.
Now also, you're a very accomplished attorney, and you were the first you've argued before the Supreme Court of the United States, and you were the first New York attorney to oppose Obamacare.
Yeah, we appeared and filed briefs before the United States Supreme Court against Obamacare, and we were actually the only attorneys in my firm to do that, which is really a sad statement on the state of the New York bar.
Yes, that too. Yes, but so you've been out there. I mean, in the trenches with GW in 2000, feeling the wrath of Lois Lerner and arguing against Obamacare. Yeah. So I mean, I just hope that the people of the district understand all this and appreciate who you are.
Well, we're fighting really hard. We're campaigning hard, and we're campaigning on the issues. I mean, I'm a free market conservative. I believe in lower taxes. I believe in lower regulations. I believe in a business-friendly government. And these are the things we have to do as a country, because it's a very competitive world out there. If we want to continue to compete and grow and attract jobs and investment to the United States, we have to be competitive, and we have to get those policies right.
And I would imagine as much success as you've had in fundraising, when you're running against the Steve Israel, you could always use more, and that's probably the case no matter who you're running against. So tell folks if there's a
Sure.
website or something they could go to.
My website is Lally for Congress, Lally for Congress.com.
Great.
LallyForCongress.com. You can go on the website. A lot more information about me, about the race, about the district. But again, Lally for Congress.
We wish you all the best, my friend. Thank you very much. Well, I hope to speak to you the day after Election Day and announce you as a congressman-elect.
I will be here.
All right, sounds good. Grant Lally, ladies and gentlemen, and we wish him luck against Steve Israel. When we come back, former presidential detail Secret Service agent for President George W. Bush and President Obama, Dan Bongino. We did this yesterday. Watch, don't miss it.